The U.S. Air Force has grounded its F-35As for an undetermined period of time over concerns that faulty explosive cartridges in the ejection seats, called cartridge actuator devices or CADs, could prevent pilots from ejecting in the event of an emergency. A CAD generates high gas pressure to ignite other CADs through striker pins to operate mechanical linkages to effect a safe ejection. CADs are used for a number of functions in the ejection sequence. They retract the aviator's body and legs back into a safe ejection position. They blow off the canopy shell or fracture the canopy polycarb in the case of a through the canopy ejection like in the AV-8B Harrier. They ignite the ballistic ejection charge and sustain a rocket motor under the seat. They time the delays between the cockpits in the case of dual ejections and between seat functions. They eject the stabilizing drogue parachute. They separate the aviator from the seat, and they discharge and spread the main parachute. CADs provide the forces in a modern 0-0 ejection seat, meaning you can eject from an airplane that's sitting still on a runway or a flight deck. The CAD program is run for all the services by the Naval Surface Warfare Center's Indian Head Division down in southern Maryland. The CAD problem with the F-35As were discovered after the Air Force conducted what it calls a time compliance technical directive on July 19th to inspect all of the cartridges on the ejection seats within 90 days. The service released a statement that said, out of an abundance of caution, Air Combat Command units will execute a stand-down to expedite the inspection process. Based on the data gathered from those inspections, ACC will make a determination to resume operations. Hundreds of other aircraft across the Air Force, Navy, and Marines have also been grounded as a result of these concerns. After initially grounding all of the T-38 Talons and T-6 Texan II operations, the 19th Air Force contacted Martin Baker and narrowed the number of aircraft affected. In a statement, the Air Force said, "At this time, we suspect that approximately 203 T-38 and 76 T-6 aircraft may be affected by this issue. This number represents approximately 40% of our T-38 fleet and 15% of our T-6 fleet, and includes aircraft at each of our undergraduate pilot training bases as well as NAS Pensacola," end quote. Beyond the training command, the issue also affects F-18B, C, and D Hornets, F-18E and F Super Hornets, EA-18G Growlers, T-45 Goshawks, and F-5 Tiger II training aircraft. The 19th Air Force Commander, Major General Craig Willis, said, "Our primary concern is the safety of our airmen, and it is imperative that they have confidence in our equipment. We will not return aircraft affected by this issue to the flying schedule until we're confident that their escape systems are fully functional." Now, there's also some confusion created by a statement made by Martin Baker, the manufacturer of the seats in question. In a statement released by Steve Roberts, the company's head of business development, he said, "During a routine maintenance inspection at Hill Air Force Base in April of 22, an anomaly was discovered with one of the seat cartridge actuated device in the F-35 seat. This was quickly traced back to a gap in the manufacturing process, which was addressed and changed. The F-35 program introduced a one-time directive to inspect this CAD on all seats in order to return the F-35 aircraft to flight." Robert's statement goes on to say, "This issue was found to be unique to this particular CAD part number and unique to the F-35. Martin Baker has been providing the primes and multiple government agencies with supporting data to prove that all other aircraft may be excluded. Outside the F-35, not a single anomaly has been discovered worldwide as a result of the forensic investigation, which continues at pace," end quote. Now, on the backside of that statement made by the Martin Baker rep, Ann Stefanik, who is an Air Force spokeswoman, said, "Regardless of the comments made by Steve Roberts, there is no change to the status of the other grounded aircraft." We will keep you posted on updates to the story as they become available. So if you haven't clicked the button to become a subscriber already, do so now so you don't miss anything. All right, that'll do it for this episode. Check the links below for merch, including where to get the Punks Trilogy, my first 3 novels about life in an F-14 squadron, now available as both a Kindle and an audiobook. And if you'd like to help support the channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon below, or become a patron at patreon.com/wardcarroll. And in the meantime, I look forward to talking to you again very soon.